Hello. Oh my gosh, you guys. The Christmas season be getting me so tired. I've been working all morning trying to... I have not solidified the broken code poster at all yet. You guys might be able to help me. Currently, not the broken guide, the broken code. Thank you. Currently, the names in blue are the ones that I could remove from the poster. I have to remove 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. I have to remove 19 names from this poster to get it down to 63. Yeah, they're not in blue, Izu. So the ones in blue are like minor characters that probably have like 1 or 2 scenes. Like, I could probably get rid of Conefoot. A lot of the characters, like Conefoot and Dappled are rebels, I think, that die. If the name is not in blue, it means that they're solidified. There's no chance of them getting removed from the poster. Like, I've decided they're gonna be on there. There's no discussion. Like, does 1 star really need to be on this poster? I don't think he really does. I don't think 1 star has to be on the broken code poster. So then I just go whoop. Yeah, Conefoot probably. Frond Whisker, I kept Strikestone on because it's my poster. I could probably remove Dapple, and he's like one of the main like Star Clan cats that fights against the Dark Forest in A Light in the Mist. Yeah, we still have so many. You guys think I should remove Turtle Crawl and Kite Scratch? Really, their only scenes are like in the first book. Or like, do you think Redtail probably doesn't need to be in there? Who cares about Redtail? Thornclaw doesn't really do anything in this arc. He kind of just like pieces out for a week and then comes back. Or like Stormcloud. You think you don't want Thistleclaw? What does he do in the Broken Code? Oh, it's coming soon. They haven't actually described. See, that's not a good sign. If he's not even a minor character, if he's not even a major character enough that they haven't even like wrote his description, then yeah, he can probably get out of here. I think Thistleclaw and Thornclaw can probably get yeeted. But yeah, we still have to figure out. Or like Sparkpelt. Yeah, him and Mapleshade are like Ashfur's #1 cronies. Or like, do you guys really think that Greywing and Clear Sky have to be on the poster? I love them. I love them dearly, but I really think we can remove them. They're just part of like the rearranging of the code. Mapleshade is on this poster, but her name is in blue. Mapleshade's on here. She's right here. We still have to remove like 11 cats, by the way. This is... Or like Soft Pelt. Do you guys really like Soft Pelt's another one of the rebels that die. Like Soft Pelt, Smoke Haze. The Silverstream really need to be on here. Stormcloud. Yeah, I don't know why he's on this poster. Oh, I think he gets kicked out of the clans. He's part of the rebels. Oh, she's not. Yeah. A lot of the cats that are in blue are like ones that die, and Ashfur like traps their spirit. Yeah, we could probably get rid of Frankie. Or like Silverstream. Really, Needletail and I think Firestar are like the main Star Clan cats that help the Lights in the Mist. Like Larksong, he was in the last poster. He had his time in the sun. Or like, I don't really remember what Thriftier does. I mean, she's Bristlefrost's sister, but Flipclaw has a much more of a presence in Broken Code than Thriftier does. Plus, she'll be in the Changing Skies poster. Like Silverstream, I'll probably get rid of. I'll probably just keep like Needletail and Firestar from the Star Clan. Feathertail doesn't need to be in here. Dappled, meh. I don't remember you. Bumblestripe's on here. I think he's one of the rebels, right? You still gotta get rid of like 4 more. Sandy Nose is one of the ghosts that gets possessed. Yeah, you guys saw my secret. My secret one. I was starting to try to do the prequels. To do the 63 prequels. I actually got pretty close. I still gotta nix like 3 cats. Yeah, we could probably get rid of Bumble. No one's gonna miss Bumblestripe. No one would probably miss Antfur either. What does Blossomfall do? Why is she on this poster? Ugh. No offense. Love you, Blossom, but we gotta get rid of 1 more. I mean, I could add Antfur. Cinnamon Tail is not on here. Yeah, Sandy Nose probably doesn't need to be on there. Berry Nose and Stemleaf and Willow Shine are like the #1 ghosts that are getting possessed. Yeah, Clawface probably doesn't need to be in here. See, now we're getting down to the point where, so we're down to 63, so everyone else would stay. So like Smoke Haze would stay. Sandy Nose would stay. But like Finchpaw's not on here. Finchpaw and Sparkpelt get exiled at the same time. I remember because then Flamepaw's just kind of like T-posing in the corner. Rose Petal's on here. Swap out Sandy Nose for Antfur. I could do that. Sure, why not? Sandy Nose was on the last picture. Yeah, she's relevant to him dying, but she's already been in like 2 posters. Sorry, I'm shaking my leg angrily. Yeah, the only StarClan cats that really, like, I remember vividly being part of the plot in The Light in the Mist is Firestar and Needletail. I added Needleclaw, too. Even though she wasn't on the list at first. Who are the Lights in the Mist from Sky Clan? Oh, Violet Shine and Root Spring. Okay. And then from River Clan, it's Misty Star and someone else. Who's the other Light in the Mist from River Clan? It's Misty Star and who? Reed Whisker? Is it both of them? There's a board game called A Light in the Mist. No, Willowshine's dead by then. Willowshine dies in the book before that. So it can't be her. Hold on, let me look. Who's Light in the Mist? Lights in the Mist. I think it was only one. I think it's only one from River Clan and Wind Clan. Because on the wiki, it has Root Spring, Bristlefrost, Shadowsight, Gray Stripe, Misty Star, Violet Shine, and Crowfeather. I guess only Sky Clan and Thunder Clan had 2 Lights in the Mist. They could have picked like Hairlight or Icewing. They're on this poster. I added Icewing and Hairlight, even though they'll both be on the next poster. We'll let that sit for a while. Yeah, the prequels one was me trying to figure out if I could actually satisfactorily fill 63 spots from Yellowfang, Crooked Star, Tall Star, and Blue Star's books. I had to add Mosket. Mosket wasn't on the minor characters list. I'm like, you guys are ridiculous. Oh, and Cloudpelt wasn't on there. I'm like, he's like my favorite Shadow Clan pre-Rowan Star. Like my favorite Shadow Clan cat. Yeah, I had to add them. But the cats in blue on this one are also the ones that I could remove. There is definitely an overabundance of ThunderClan cats on this prequel list. I don't think a lot of Shadow Clan or Wind Clan cats ended up not getting nixed while I was working on it. Okay, let's actually start drawing. More grass rendering. Back at it again. No, Shanty's part of the novellas. She's not in the prequels. Yeah, we'll start the poster. You guys want to see what the poster looks like right now? It's so sad. Look at it. It's so empty. This is like the whiteboard that you buy at Target before you have a chance to write on it. 4 of them. Yeah, because no matter what, Alderheart would be first, and no matter what, these 3 are going to be last. So I was like, I'll just add those names. Hey, Luna. We will see. I mean, I haven't finished reading, rereading Broken Code yet, so there might be some minor characters that I actually kind of like fall in love with that I just want to be on the poster. Like Strikestone. I'm like, Strikestone gets to be on the Broken Code poster. He gets mentioned by his brother, Juniper Claw, at the end. And also he's Strikestone. He deserves everything. And was given nothing. This is from Dawn of the Clans Crystal. The first era. I'm trying to think. I feel like this is getting like messy, but I tend to over-render. Yeah, the prequels poster, I think I could make the prequels poster work. I could probably make a SkyClan edition poster work or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if I could do like a dark forest picture of the prisoner island that's in a place of no stars. But then people would probably be like, oh, but I want it to be an Omen of the Stars, because everyone has nostalgia for Omen of the Stars. They're not even willing to entertain the idea that it could be a more interesting illustration if we did the gathering, if we did the prisoner island. Me forcing people to think after Omen of the Stars. I mean, I'm trying to think. So if I did it during like the Dark Forest training picture would be cool. Let's be real. But I also feel like I have a better like idea of how the illustration would work if I did it in the Broken Code. Like, I'm not sure what would I draw for like the gathering? I mean, there's the black sludge that Ivy Pool falls into, and like Mapleshade is present when that happens or whatever in the Omen of the Stars. I'm not sure what the training area would look like. At all, actually. But I'm trying to think of like who wouldn't be. There would be a lot of characters that were not in the Broken Code. That couldn't be in the Broken Code one. Yeah, I feel like I know what scene I would do, but like actually visualizing what the scenery looks like, it's kind of hard for me to visualize. Because when I think of like a training grounds, I typically think of like a very empty clearing, I suppose. Hard to say. I think I've drawn the training clearing once in my entire boy or cat career. I think I drew it for a map part. It was like a Ivy Pool Hollyleaf map. And Ivy Pool was on top of a big rock. Cool kids. That sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. I think that's the only time I've drawn it. And it was like a very bare minimum type of thing. I think it was because I was matching the part. I think because I was a backup on that map. So I think I had to match the parts around me. The only thing I remember about that map part was that I had a lot of fun animating the bouncing Hawk Frost in it. Like, he was so bouncy. Wait, I did? I don't think I have that on my computer. I'm gonna have to check that out. I, like, legitimately can't remember. I did all the StarClan Chosen map art in, like, a 2-week span. I speedran all of the, concept work I did for the video. So I, like, genuinely can't remember what all the shots are. Oh, yeah. I don't really think of the Dark Forest as what looks like in my intro. I used to make the Dark Forest, like, very grayscale and stuff. Like, everything was grayscale because I made the StarClan very saturated. To, like, be able to tell them apart. I've drawn so much Warrior Cat stuff in my whole life. It's kind of impressive. Sometimes it seems so silly how much I've drawn of these silly books. Yeah, StarClan. Well, I think I ended up going with a very, very saturated StarClan. Like, everyone's designs were upped in saturation, and the shadow, it was just very saturated, kind of. I feel like it unintentionally looked very psychedelic. Yeah, I'm gonna start the headshot poster later. I haven't drawn anybody for the Broken Code poster yet. It's very empty. Neon black light. Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen you do a couple of like the concepts of what dark forest cats look like. I don't know. I feel like I've never had a cohesive entire concept of the dark forest. Like it changes almost every single time that I render out the dark forest. It changes a little bit. Lately, when I was doing the design blog back in the 2020, I went with like a kind of a TV static effect. Like it feels like when you're in the dark forest, you have like a very weak connection to your satellite TV. And there's kind of like static and noise everywhere. Yeah, that's why people are always... Hold on, I'll show you guys. People are always like, what? Your dark forest cats have pink nails, but it's actually chromatic aberration that's making them like that. This is a really dark picture. But it's like... I got rid of the green channel or something. But their claws and everything have like glitchiness to them. Kind of like they're... I don't know. Whatever. Go away, Swift. What's your name? Swift Wing. We don't like you over here. Just kidding. Yeah, I guess it was found footage. I don't watch any found footage horror. I watch people who watch found footage and then describe it to me. But I don't watch it myself. But that's probably what I was going for. Because I was like really into Nexpo and stuff back then. The red glow outlines? I know some people that still do that. I used to do like very unsaturated. Like I would desaturate their pelts and then I would give them like glitchy blur glow effects because I was able to do that on, I think, Adobe Flash. Honestly, that's one of the things I've never done in any like map project I posted was a cohesive reference sheet for like how Starclan cats and Dark Forest cats look like. Because I really like what people come up with on their own for like how the ghost cats look like. I've never really seen somebody that had like a Dark Forest style or a Starclan style that didn't immediately read as it, you know? So I never found it necessary to make a cohesive style because, I don't know, I feel like they all read good. Okay. New Prophecy version, almost never see each other. They kind of go back to that in the Broken Code. Because in the Broken Code, they also say that. They're like, well, we barely see any of us. But Ashfur has, like, shrunk... They say that Ashfur shrunk the Dark Forest so much that now people actually are seeing each other because there's not as much hunting ground or whatever. That's true. What part do I find the most boring? I don't really find myself getting bored while I draw these posters. There are like repetitive stuff. Like this is a very repetitive part, cleaning up the grass, but I wouldn't consider it boring. It is kind of relaxing. I typically like watching YouTube videos while I do this, but you guys are my YouTube video now. Keep me entertained. Yeah, I don't give them like dripping, like my Dark Forest designs don't have like open wounds or whatever, but they do have like very visible scars because I imagine them wearing them like ribbons. Like, check out all these cool scars I got. Now you're intimidated by me. Kind of just to show how much they pride themselves in their fighting over there. I'm surprised in Tiger Claw's Fury they didn't like try to give Tiger Claw like a Mapleshade Dark Forest mentor. She kind of just shows up to him and he acts like he's never been to the Dark Forest. But then like Thistleclaw is definitely training in the Dark Forest, so I like the idea that Darkstripe never trained in the Dark Forest, but he ends up in there though. He was not even that great at fighting. Yeah, in Tiger Claw's Fury or whatever, like Mapleshade is whispering to Tiger Claw in his ear, but he doesn't know who she is. She's just like, it's also kind of implied that Mapleshade sent the... No, it's not. Jagged Tooth does that on his own. Jagged Tooth makes the cat's claw sign that Runny Nose takes as Tiger Claw being the next leader of Shadow Clan. Yeah, he's like, that was pretty entertaining that they just took that as real. Mapleshade didn't even need to ruin his life. He was already ruined. I finished Dark River. Power of 3 is such a slog. I speed read it. I skip like every single Hollypaw chapter. I cannot stand her. She is just so not fun to read at all. Okay. I think I'm going to make all of that out. I'm trying to think. Who's in the shadows over here? I know that it's Milkweed and... But, okay, they're all the way over there, so... Mapleshade just like, what if he had a magic 8-ball? A magic shade ball. And it's just a Mapleshade predictions. It's so weird to me because... I don't know. You'd think maybe like Broken Star... So Broken Star would have been dead at this time, right? You'd think Broken Star would have some reason to guide Tiger Claw beyond the grave. Mapleshade, once they thought up Mapleshade and Omen of the Stars, she's just like retconned into every single corner of Warrior Cats. It's so funny. I feel like she's one of the only cats they've done that with. Can you guys think of another cat that they retconned into like every inch of Warriors? They clearly think that she is peak writing as well. Firestar? No, that doesn't count because he was there from the beginning. I'm saying that once they came up with Mapleshade and Omen of Stars, now she's all of a sudden relevant in Crooked Star's Promise, she's relevant in Goosefeather's Curse, she's relevant in Tiger Claw's Fury. Amber's Fighting Words. Yeah, well... Her own novella is like, that's the bare minimum that you should give a cat that's like a popular cat all of a sudden. I think Mapleshade killed Lionheart. Here's my 3-hour long in-depth theory exploring. Oh, that's true. In Pine Star's Choice, they tell ghost stories. Mapleshade killed Redtail. I think Mapleshade definitely killed Oakheart. She's the one that tipped over those rocks. Oh yeah, she is in Spotted Leaf's heart. She definitely tipped over those rocks and killed Oakheart. Not a doubt in my mind. I think that she also made Feathertail's like, what is this? Stalactite full. She has to kill that whole family. That's true. Mapleshade definitely has been causing havoc through space and time. Maybe Mapleshade is Red Star's kit from Cloudstar's Journey. Many things to think about. That's what you've been saying? Okay, maybe I read it in your timeline and I thought that it was mine. Oh, Red Star's granddaughter. I feel like she could probably be his daughter. I don't think there needs to be a generational gap. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure that if Stormfur actually stayed at the lake, he would be totally dead by now. Wait, where is... So many cats. Okay. I kind of want Grey Wing to be in the light, though. I think I'm going to fix that. I think I'm going to bring this all the way up to here. I'm gonna bring this whole thing into the light. Yeah. Yeah, he is getting old though. But I mean, he's still younger than I think he's slightly older than Tawny Poet and Bramble. I think he's like a little bit older. Like a couple weeks or older. Like, I want some dappled light going. And then if I can get the dappled look right, it'll look like it's just like the drop shadow of the leaves. I have to keep making sure. Yeah, because I feel like I could probably dapple it up right here. And then I could have Thunderstar when I do the shading on him. He could be walking through. He has some dappling on his back. That could look interesting. Dude, there's so many layers. I'm on, this layer that I'm working on right now is layer 541, by the way. This document is 3.34 gigabytes on its own. It's a big boy. It's very big. And it's not even finished. As it gets more rendered out, it'll get bigger. You guys want to know how... Wait, do I have the Sky Clan picture? What did the final Sky Clan one look like? How many... What was its, Do I have the final one on here? I think it's this one. It has to download it onto this computer. Yeah, these camp pics get really high in the gigabytes. I don't merge like any layers. Like I'll make a copy of the picture and start merging them down, but the printer I send it to needs a PDF. So, oh, I don't know. I don't think I've had that. Amber. I don't think I've ever had it switch. The Sky Clan one, which just opened. Oh, this one's only 2.52 gigabytes, actually. Maybe I do merge down some layers. Okay, yeah, I did. You guys want to see what my rendering layer looks like on top of everything? Wow. That's my render layer. The rendering on this is so weird. You think that it could be her cameo? I doubt it. I think they're bringing her on to write. I think they're bringing her on so that she can do the Storm, like, make the Storm Clan allegiance and, like, Storm Clan fit into the greater Warrior Cat universe better. That's what I'm hoping that they're bringing her on for, at least. Yeah, this document is 3.34 gigs. I'm not sure why it's so big. Honestly. I think it's because I guess I do kind of combine down layers. Well, I know it's big because it has like 3 times the amount of cats that any other camp picture has. So the cats file... The cats folder on this file is probably like most of the gigabytes. But Vicky could be writing a new field guide. No size limit. I don't know if you can actually save as. Hold on, let me check to see if the Photoshop big document is still like a thing that you can save it as. Large photo document format. Yeah, you can. They must have upped the gigabyte. The gigabyte thing. That's true. I'm sure it's not. I mean, these, I don't even make these. I could be drawing this at 2 feet by 3 feet, but I draw it at 12 by 18, and then I just enlarge the file when I send it to get my poster sizes printed out. If I actually did these in 2 feet by 3 feet, I'd probably have an insane file. I've only had Photoshop crash on me because of file size once, and it was RAM induced because I had After Effects open and Photoshop open at the same time, and I was working on a 4K file, and it was a 4K animated file, and my computer was like, you don't have enough RAM for this, and I was like, whoopsie. After Effects will do that to you. Yeah. It was like, don't have both of these files open at the same time. Thanks. And I was like, noted. Hey, Rin. Yeah, I can't. I only use After Effects on this computer now. This computer was specifically, I specifically bought all of the pieces and made it to run After Effects. Because I'm like, if it can run After Effects, it can run Photoshop. It's only, this computer I think is 3 years old now. I think I made it in 2021. Yeah, I have a laptop that I can run. I draw Photoshop on it, but I don't use After Effects on it anymore. Because I'm pretty sure After Effects fried my last laptop, so I'll just use After Effects on this computer. Alrighty, Caffers. It's okay. We'll be here. And by we, I mean I. I will be here. So it can fry it if it wants. Fair enough. Laptops are so expensive. And I prefer, like, Macs. Like, a MacBook. And they're just so expensive that I'm trying to be very careful with what I let my MacBook run on it. Of course, I didn't just... My last MacBook, I fried with, like, video games. I would play Civilization, do After Effects. Oh, man. It would get so hot when it was running. I actually found that Clip Studio ran colder on that laptop than Photoshop did. So I started using Clip Studio Paint a lot. Like it wouldn't heat up my CPU as much. Do your schoolwork. Are people still in school for Christmas? Has, like, Christmas vacation started yet? Starts after tomorrow. Yours hasn't started yet. I guess if you're in high school, it probably doesn't start until tomorrow. Is probably your last day. Because Christmas is on a Wednesday this year, right? I'm not gonna get... I've ordered most of my Christmas gifts for other people, but some of them are not coming till after Christmas. I'm such a procrastinator. I hate when people tell you that. Like, I'm already done with my Christmas shopping. I'm like, don't tell me that. I'm like, what? It always feels like such like a brag. I'm like, that's so good for you. I don't know. I hate when people tell me that. Like, it's great that you're not a procrastinator. Unlike the rest of us. Yeah, I'll be streaming, I think, every regular day next week. We're not doing our family Christmas thing until New Year's Day. So I think I will be streaming regular schedule next week. Hey, victim. The idea of the presents for a year was brewing mead. Okay, that does help. In-house presents. I wish I was the type of person that like bought presents throughout the year for people, but I don't know. I think it's because most of my like immediate family, they don't like if they want something and they act like they want it in like July, typically by the time Christmas runs around, they probably already have it, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's a gamble getting gifts early. For Christmas, at least. It would definitely be easier on the wallet if I was a buying them all year type of person. Because I had to get two of my tires replaced last week, and it really ate into my Christmas savings. Sad face. From my experience, people really like when you draw them art for Christmas. Especially if you get it, like, framed. Like, it's already, like, wall ready. Amber. Two of the gifts that I'm giving this year, one of them is a picture. I need to get the frame ready for it. And the other one is a cross-stitching pattern, or a cross-stitching thing I need to get the frame for. So many ambers. They have to tell me exactly what they want. Yeah, I'm also kind of like that. I'm a very big second guesser when it comes to, like, gifts. Amber Stripe for life. What do you guys think Stripe Star's warrior cat name will be? Do you think he'll just be like Striper? Yeah. Stripe. Stripe Claw. Stripe Fur. What do you think Gale Star's name's gonna be? Gale Tail. Stripe Fur and Gale Fur. A match made in heaven. Gale Flight is cool. I could see Gale Flight. I know people think that she might be like Gale Heart. I don't know. Gale Breeze I could see. Gale Breeze is nice. They've been liking the breeze suffix as well. Like Whistle Breeze and Whisper Breeze. Gale Strike. Interesting. I'm gonna have to add more more of these like rounded bits if I want to keep these rounded ones. Well, there's already a stripe heart in the new books. So we can't really do stripe heart. I mean, they can. Nothing has stopped them before. Striped stone. Stripe back. Wait, have they ever used back as a suffix? Now I'm interested. Stripe mask could be cool. Okay, let's render out some kitty cats. I kind of want to see what Thunder's gonna look like with this dappled look. Yeah, Stripe Heart's one of the new Elder's Quest cats. That's never stopped them of using the same exact name in a row, though. They did that with, like, Ember Dawn. Sometimes if they think that they can only find one suffix, they'll just use it over and over and over. Stripe face. I think I want his foot to be all the way in the shadow though. I'm gonna have to edit the shadows a little bit, I think. Well, it's gonna be edited because I'm gonna have to add his drop shadow. Yeah, okay. Pineheart. Barrett. Stripe Beam, Stripe Mist. Stripe Mist is cool, but it kind of makes him seem like a Shadow Clan cat. Like, I feel like that's a Shadow Clan catty name. Like I'm a stripe in the mist. Hmm. I'm trying to think of how, I mean, it's going to be a little bit in the shadow. And then we have to add the dappling. Let's see if we can make this look good. Really quick. Ignore the overlapping for now. Right now I just want try to get the dapple effect to be working. If I did that, oh, that's 70. He's got a dappled butt now. Am I gonna finish Fourtrees today? No, definitely not. What? Let's see. Let's just merge this. And then let's see what happens. See, this is also hard because blue cats are very difficult for me. Or not blue cats, sorry. Orange cats are very difficult for me to properly adjust to nighttime. Like, you have to be very particular on how you're going to adjust the color scheme. You can't really use... Ignore, this is practice, by the way. See, like... Like, I find it way easier to just make this normal. He's also right in the front of the computer. Okay. In front of the, not computer, but poster. My brain is not working today, you guys. I don't know if you could tell. Like, I'm wondering if I kind of went like this. If I like overlaid it, near dodged it? Like, he just looks washed out. He's right in the front of the computer. I keep saying computer! Where's my... I need the adjustments layer. Where's my adjustments layer? Channel mixer. Okay, up his blue. No. Sorry, you guys. Why is this all of a sudden doing this? Like, did I not... Oh, I see why. Invert it. Thank you. No. Why is it... Like, it's modifying... I wanted to just modify this part. What? Am I looking for photo filter, maybe? Like okay, no, it's not. Okay, okay. Okay. I'm trying to think. I feel like I want to adjust the curves. I need to adjust... Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, paint over him. I'm gonna have to do some painting over him to try to get the correct colors, because he's not gonna work out by himself. He needs his colors adjusted slightly. So he looks like he could be perceived as orange, but also that he's in the moonlight. Like, I need you to still think that it's thunder, but he can't stand out like a sore thumb because he's all of a sudden orange on this, like, blue background. Does that make sense? He's giving me the hardest time because I don't want him to look washed out because he's in front of the illustration. If he was in the back, I wouldn't care if he looked washed out because he's supposed to look washed out. I'm gonna have to do some, like, rim lighting on him. I also need to fix that, but ignore that for now. Like, he's gonna have to have some rim lighting. Eventually. Like, he could even have, like, super orange rim lighting. Yeah, you're right. I should just, like, color adjust him later. I just wanted to see what he would look like with the dappling. Yeah, let's make him black and white and see what he looks like. Just ignore him for now, and we'll focus on the black and white. See, I think that's too much dappling. I'm gonna have to tone it down a little bit. I think I can do, like, a couple spots, but in black and white, this looks very... It's hard to follow. But I do like the... I like the beginnings of this. I'm gonna have to mess around with him with a lot. Yeah, he's not reading as dappled shading in grayscale. So I need to edit a little bit more. Yeah, he also needs to be darker, because look, the shading around him's not even... Well, he needs to have his drop shadow too. Right now, he's just placed right on top. I just need to incorporate him more into the... I also have to hide... Like, this particular great blade of grass is supposed to be in front of his paw to make him look like he's actually not just a layer on top. I have to do that for, like, all the cats, though. But yeah, see, he looks like... I mean, he doesn't look too washed out. Because I think Birch back here will look slightly more washed out than him. I also need to hide Birch's tail right here, because you can't really tell that it's his tail. I'll just hide it. I might push Violet Dawn back further, so that Thunder's head has more space to breathe. Instead of just, like, being there. I hate tangents. I never went to art school, and then somebody from art school taught me about tangents, and now I can't stop thinking about them. Hate tangents. Yeah, she's too close. There's so much space right here that I can just push her back. No one cares about Violet Dawn anyway. I'll just push her all the way back. I do want her... She's obviously looking at Thunder, because they're, like, gonna be dating or whatever, but... Yeah, I didn't learn about tangents until like 2 years ago. And I wish I never did. Okay, we're gonna take a break on this because I think the grass, well, I haven't rendered out this part of the grass, but I'm getting frustrated with it. When you get frustrated with a piece like this, you just have to let it simmer. You can come back to it in like an hour or two. We'll start the broken code poster. Let me write. I breathe again. Let me open up. The cat headshots make everything better because they're like quick, relaxing. Okay. So we'll just do 4 at a time. That's the prequels. We'll just do 4 at a time. And I don't know, we might not put them all on the poster right away. We might. You don't need anyone to teach you about tangents. Don't think about them. Don't think about the tangents. They'll ruin your life. Antfur. Are we okay with Antfur being on? You guys aren't gonna pick Antfur anyway. Not when Ashfur is right there. Psh. You guys will not pick Antfur. There's not enough of you memers in chat that you would pick Antfur over, like, Ashfur or Alderheart. Ashfur, the Imposter, and Bramblestar are all on this poster, by the way. I added an Imposter headshot. Barry knows. How does Antfur die? Does he get... Does he die after he falls out of the tree, or fell from a tree? Later died falling from a tree after recently suffering from a head injury. Oh, okay. So the brain stuff happens before that. Hmm. Okay. A tree branch fell on them and he was knocked unconscious, and then he climbs the tree. And dies. That's so sad. What's my Antfur look like? Oh, look at his little dappled paws. You're so cute. He's got pants. I half the time I don't even remember how I designed these characters. He got pants. I actually gave him some scars. Oh, that's because he has scars on his cheek. In Tiger Heart's shadow. I see. So he dies from the tree in Silent Thaw. Okay. That's why I'm only on Lost Stars. That's why I didn't remember what he does. Antfur's becoming Antfur X Strikestone. No, that's Ant Pelt. Different ant. Ant Pelt was in the Omen of the Stars poster, though. Okay, yeah. Tangents is like... Is there a tangent in this picture? See, I did a lot of these designs without tangents in mind. Yeah, tangent is like when you're like drawing... I get them a lot when I'm doing hair on cats, because if I'm doing all of the like hair tufts and stuff, then I try to do the hair, and then it looks really weird up here, and I don't know, it's stupid. I hate tangents. You guys are really gonna pick Antfur? We're really doing this? You voted Ashfur like a normal person. Thank you, Amber. We have normal people in chat. My mom probably voted for Berry Nose. If she's watching the stream, she always votes for the cat that like doesn't have any votes. You voted for Antfur. I feel like sometimes these posters have like 2 meme cats in them and you only know who they are if you watch the stream. AKA Strikestone. How angry? He was pretty angry in the last one. I'm not sure how. I actually have no idea how I would draw Ashfur. Oh, he's not in the Omen of the Stars one. He's in the Power of 3 one. There he is. Yeah, I actually have no idea how I would draw him. Yeah, I was thinking kind of smug, like probably like a berry nose expression. I have no idea what border I would give him. Probably the dark forest border, right? I don't know. I haven't thought about it that hard, actually. I could see him looking like this. Like Broken Star Unhinged. I only do one border. We don't have a paw in each world in this stream. We can't live with a paw in each world. We have to pick one border. I mean, we could just give him like the Ghost Residence one. Dark Forest border, but Star Clan outline. Ray's onto something here. Actually. I could see that happening. Okay, we're doing Antfur. There he is. Antfur time. Let me get my... Antfur is trapped by the Dark Forest spirit, like in the Dark Forest by Ashfur, but he is not killed in the battle, right? I think. I think the Dark Forest border, but with the Star Clan outline, is probably the way to go. I wish that they explained more heavily how Ashford got everything to work in his favor. I feel like they could probably make an Ashfur Super Edition. But I don't think that even they really know how he ended up doing all that stuff. Which honestly, I think I prefer it being like an interesting plot device more than just explaining how it happened. Like, as long as it makes a good story, and Broken Code is probably my third favorite arc. I'm okay with not knowing how he did it. Yeah, Firestar kind of does it with Root Spring. And then actually, I found this very interesting because I was looking on the Warriors Wiki the other day to see, I kind of want his nose to be very wide for some reason. I was looking on the Warriors Wiki the other day. They have like a possession page. And it has all the examples of like a cat getting possessed. And they actually have Cinderpelt and the Cinderheart Cinderpelt phenomenon on that page. And I was like, oh, I guess that makes sense that it would be on that page, but... They had something else on that page. They had some... Hold on, let me look. It's just like the possession page. Yeah. Cats known to have possessed a body. Ashfur, Cinderpelt, Firestar, and Spire Sight. Yeah, I don't think that they intentionally... It was more like her spirit... I don't know. Apple notifications. But yeah, they had Cinderpelt on there, and the Cinderpelt one is weird because it's like her spirit is possessing Cinderheart, but she is not aware that this is happening. It's like a very benevolent possession, but it does kind of have similar merits to Firestar possessing Root Spring in A Light in the Mist. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the brainstorming idea for like the possession in Broken Code was during a session where they were trying to figure out how Cinderpelt worked. Yeah, I'm reading Power of 3 right now, so in Power of 3, there's specifically a scene where J-Paw enters Cinderpaw's dreams, and she is Cinderpelt in her dreams. So... who knows? I don't know, Amber. Do you guys think that... So, you think Jay's Wing was actually meant to die in the tunnels? And when he comes out of the tunnels, that's why he's always Jayfeather? But then at the same time, it seems weird because he disappears when he's not possessing him. Jay's Wing does not exist when Jayfeather is not possessing him. Like, he disappears at the beginning of the journey to the mountains. And then Half Moon's like, you disappeared when we left and we didn't know where you were. Yada, yada, yada. So, I don't know. I guess, like, the possession that happens in Omen of the Stars and Power of 3 is why the possession plot device in Broken Code doesn't seem like super far-fetched. Though. Like, it didn't seem too far out of left field for that to happen. Applefur possessed Applefur? This is true. If I did the Dark Forest Trainees version of the Dark Forest illustration, then Applefur would be in there. Disappears at a later date. Weirdly spiritual time travel. Yeah, but then they do know who he is. Yeah. So I could believe that Jay's Wing was supposed to die in the tunnels and Jayfeather possesses him. But it's kind of weird that he's able to possess him. So I calculated it for my timeline. In Long Shadows and Sign of the Moon, only 2 weeks pass in the past. So Jay's Wing makes them leave the mountains, and it takes them 2 weeks to get to the mountains, and that's when he appears again. So there's a 2-week interval where Jay's wing is gone. They assume that he stays behind and decides not to travel to the mountains with them. But then he just appears in the mountains. It's kind of implied that Half Moon had probably had feelings for the old Jay's wing as well. Because she is very affectionate towards him when we see Jay Feather as Jay's wing. Like, they had already had a connection happening. Warrior cat lore. Yeah, I could see him dying in the tunnels. Very interesting. I actually have a really big soft spot for the era of the ancients. I think it's because I've focused so heavily on, like, connecting all the dots through the ancients of the lake to the ancient tribe. And I'm very invested in the lore surrounding them. Oh, yeah. Well, I think that they probably decided... Yeah. I feel like they probably decided that Holly had served no purpose and will serve no purpose. I don't know. I know that the fire scene in Long Shadows was the only scene that they had planned out when they started Power of Three. That was the only scene that they knew they wanted to happen. Which kind of implies that they didn't know who was going to be... Did they think Ashfur was going to die? Did they know who they wanted Ashfur... Do they know who wanted to kill Ashfur? Like, how far ahead was... I don't know. Well, they do that all the time. It's crazy to me to think that they had a prophecy and they didn't have any, like, plot device to fill the prophecy. I don't know. The Power of Three prophecy is one of the most vague prophecies I think they've ever put out. So... Well, I think originally they only had Jay Feather's power in mind. And so then Jay Feather, because Lion Blaze gets hurt in Dark River. Like, he's bleeding, he gets a torn ear and all that stuff. It's not until Outcast when we actually see that Lion Paw is indestructible. So I think it was during Outcast when they decided what Lion Paw's power would be. And then that's when we see him in Eclipse, like, go absolutely nutso. And so I'm wondering if they just thought that maybe, like, in Eclipse and Long Shadows, they would get Hollyleaf's power. But then they were like, oh, we don't know. And lighten him up a little bit for the poster. Yeah, because Soul pokes at her. He's like, what if you're not special? Yeah, the site. Yeah, because she's the one that does the fighting competition, and he's the one that does the hunting competition. That's kind of what I did in Fourth Apprentice, where I think I wrote that line in. I don't think it's an actual line that Dovekit says, but she's like, I'm gonna be the best hunter, and you're gonna be, or I'm gonna be the best fighter, and IV Kit, you'll be the best hunter. And I did that because I'm like, hee hee. Tee hee, no you aren't. Dovewing is like the best hunter because she can hear immediately when something happens. I really just don't think that Holly Paw is interesting. She's so unbearable for me to read. I literally cannot stand her. She's so bad. Hollyleaf is at least slightly more interesting, but not really. Like, I'm never sad for how her story ends at the end of Power 3. I'm like, good freaking riddance. She's just so unbearable. She's so high and mighty. She's like the exact stereotype that every single clan has about ThunderClan cats around the lake. That's just Holly. Jay and Holly unbearable. Jay Feather is bearable to me, but only because I don't know. I don't know why. He's bearable because I know that he's going somewhere, or I know that that's how he's gonna stay. Like, he's never going to change. Hollyleaf is like her oh, man, like her stupid warrior code crap. Ah, I hate it. It's so boring. Like every single time she talks, she's just like, I don't think we should do that because doesn't the warrior code say we shouldn't do that? I don't think we should let kitty pets in because doesn't the warrior code say that we can't? I think StarClan will be angry with us because Millie doesn't take a warrior cat's name, and isn't that against the warrior code? It's just like, shut up. Shut up. Shut up so much. I really don't care. I just cannot stand Holly Paul. She is my least favorite point of view ever. Like, Violet Shine is even better than her, because at least Violet Shine doesn't do anything. Yeah, Hollyleaf is like that. I really don't think people realize how unbearable she is. And, like, all the way up to the end of Long Shadows. I really don't even like her in Sunrise. Because in Sunrise, she's still, like, about the warrior code, but she's just, like... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I just can't stand her. Ugh. Disgusting. Okay. Next set. We have Bramblestar. I guess it'll be like Ghost Bramblestar, right? Like he'll be all ghosty. I can't remember, Yuna. I remember I was in middle school when the fire scene came out. I remember being pretty, like, shocked that the fire scene happened. Because and then I was trying to look up Sunrise spoilers. And that's how I found, like, Werecat roleplay websites. I can't remember if I suspected Holly. I really don't think I thought that far ahead. I was just excited to get the book. Oh, I like completely... Wait, who did I didn't add Breezepelt or Bristlefrost to this. Wait, how did I do that? How did I skip over them? Wait, hold on. Restart the pool. Restart the pool. I messed up. Like... How did I not do that? Bristle. Cinder. Okay. Don't skip over all the bees. Thank you. Now you guys are gonna pick frickin' Bristle. But whatever. Breezepelt's gonna be dad mode. Bristle. An alt poster with Blink Bristle. No. Evil. We have evil thoughts in chat today. Okay. This is Cinder. And Clover. Oh wow, Bristlefrost absolutely crushed the competition. I don't think I've ever seen somebody crush the competition as much as that. Does my Bristle look like? I don't like her. I remember not liking her. Front view. Yeah, I need to edit her front view a little bit. She's so leggy. She's so leggy. Bristlefrost is already there. Can't you see her? I like how Antfur was our first pick. Bristlefrost has to be in the same row as Ashfur. Yeah, hate to see it. Okay, we're doing Bristol. Get rid of these. What's a bristle? Is it like a thorn? Thorny. What's a bristle? A stiff hair. Stiff hair or feather? Interesting. Has the worst hair texture ever. Ivypool was just jealous because Ivypool's bald. She's like, where did she get this hair genes? I think Fernsong's also bald. Yeah, she's got like a cat-shaped face, but I don't want her... We got her hair because she's a main character. Honestly, Ferncloud, I guess. Ferncloud probably is like her closest relative that I've designed with hair. I'd have to look at my magnum opus. Hold on. Ferncloud has hair. Brindleface has hair. Frostfur has hair. She could have gotten it from Frostfur, definitely. She could have gotten it from Princess. Princess has almost the exact same hair. Thrift does not have hair. Neither does Flip. Yeah, no, they're bald. She honestly has like a combination of Princesses and Frostfur's hair. Who are her great-great-grandmas. Yeah, I made her hair look frosty. Like a frosted glass. Yarrowleaf does have hair, yes. Oh, wait. Fernsong. Cinderheart, Brackenfur. Yeah, she probably got it from Frostfur. Somebody can donate me $5 and I'll draw a rock with fur. Cursed image. Also, don't donate me $5. I don't want to draw that. Yeah, Robin Wing also has. He will be fully furred. He will be a young apprentice-aged rock. Don't donate because I'm not going to draw it. Yeah, rock isn't worth your $5. Exactly, Fabi. I got the rock mini. The rock mini looks okay. I honestly don't really like the soul mini. I don't like how he's got like no chin. I don't know, he looks really weird. Kind of want to cut down her ear size just a teensy bit. The Violet Shine mini? Yeah. I don't really like... The only mini that I liked in this batch is probably the rock and the midnight one. The other ones don't look that great, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm more excited for my Storm for a mini. He's my baby. I don't like the Bramblestar one at all. I just don't like what he looks like. I'm not a fan of it. I mean, he does have the same exact eye shade as his mom, but I still don't really think it looks like Broken Star that much. The Soul one's okay, but I feel like they try to do too much, like... They've been trying to do too much little details in the minis lately. Like, I liked when they did the adder and they did the stick, but... I don't know. Longtail with the collar. I wish the collar was like the adder where it stuck out from his body, because his collar is just like, it looks like it's wet and it's plastered onto his body. The Soul one looks okay, but I just don't like his neck area. I don't like how his neck connects with the rest of his, like, where his head connects with the neck, like how they did the neck fluff and everything. It just doesn't look that great. But, like, the snake... Ravenpaws has the snake like that, though, and it's not... It doesn't break off. I don't know. The Ravenpaw's snake broke? I had never had that issue. They're not squishy at all, no. They're like, have you ever had, like, the anime keychains that are rubber? They're like that. They're vinyl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, wait, somebody was talking about tangents earlier. This hair is making a tangent with this side of the ear, and I'm not here for it. Wait. Has anybody put the Warrior Cat minis under hydraulic press? Because now I really want to see this happen. Chaotic thoughts enter my mind. Can somebody squish like the Broken Star one? We can squish the Ashfur one. The Ashfur one could definitely get squished. She needs a thinner nose. I feel like I could probably fix the tangents more if I just gave her 2, but I like the 3-prong. I'm a big fan of doing like sets of 3 on my character designs. 3 fur sticking out. Shredded minis cheese. Burned the gray stripe mini? Why would you burn the gray stripe one? If there was a Moonshadow one, you could burn that one. That was the evil thoughts entering my mind. You could totally hydraulic press an Oakheart mini. That's canon. Wait, there should just be the Hawkfrost one. Yeah, the Hawkfrost one and the Soul one have like the same exact issue of having like no chin. Yoshi in a blender. Maybe the next mini set will be... I can't wait till they get to the special edition Dawn of the Clans version and they have to do the Founders in Grey Wing. Evil. They can't deny me forever. He is very ugly, yes. He is very ugly. He does not look that great. On the Instagram official account actually made a reel of them playing the minis or planning the minis. No, Moth Light will never be one. I need to do some like acrylic, or I need to do some enamel pins, but like My Littlest Pet Shop. I assume that the minis are supposed to kind of resemble My Littlest Pet Shops because was so many videos back in the day of people just using Littlest Pet Shops to play Warrior Cats. So I'm sure that they made them specifically to get in on that market. Yeah, I also loved Littlest Pet Shops. I don't think I ever played Warrior Cats with them, though. I played Warrior Cats with my stuffed animals when I was younger. I had a lot of hamster Littlest Pet Shops, though. I probably played Hamtaro with my Littlest Pet Shops. My clan of stuffies. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where all my Littlest Pet Shops went. I used to have a lot. I don't know, my mom probably got rid of them. Probably worth a lot of money now. Yeah, I had Webkins. Wait, what are the popularly sought after ones? Wait, hold on, now I have to check. Popular Littlest Pet Shop molds. In Littlest... See, I don't remember... Okay, yeah, I remember some of these. Then they started getting, like, really crazy eyes. Like, I had them when they were little eyes. I liked the ferret one. The ferret one was, like, one of my favorites that I had. But... yeah. I don't remember a lot of these. I definitely remember the ferret one. The ferret one was probably, like, my favorite one. I think it's because it came with it came with, like, a little sweater or something that you could dress it up in. I also really like the hamster ones. I think when I was into Littlest Pet Shop, I was really into, like, hamsters and mice and stuff. Like, I was into Hamtaro. Playing, doing, like, reading mice adventure books. Because I was into Littlest Pet Shop when I was, like, in middle elementary school, like 3rd and 4th grade probably. And then I didn't get into Warrior Cats until I was in middle school. So I don't think that it overlapped that much. Clouded Frost, a Littlest Pet Shop roleplay. I'd still listen to it. Make sure that you have like a really crunchy mic and like a really bad webcam to record. To like complete the aesthetic of the Littlest Pet Shop roleplay. Fourth grade is elementary, yeah. In America, at least. And in America, elementary school is 1st to 5th grade. Middle school is 6th to 8th grade. And high school is 9th to 12th grade. You're American? You can go to secondary school. So like some school districts will have like 1st through 3rd grade in its own building, and then, or they'll have 6th to 4th, and then 5th and 6th. Like sometimes they'll mix it up. Okay, you guys want to see how I do her hair? Her hair takes some finagling. Yeah. I went to a small school district, so my elementary school had 1st through 5th grade. And my middle school had 6th through 8th, and my high school had 10th through, or 9th through 12th. Oh, did my queue drop Leaf Star? I pushed her up in the queue. Yeah, my kindergarten had a different building. It was the same building as, like, the administration, I think. Yeah, I'll show you how I do the Bristlefrost hair. Oh, let me change. Let's see. Actually, it wouldn't be that hard to animate her hair. If you had, like, After Effects to do the effect. I'll show you how. Hold on. I kind of want to simplify her... this stuff, though. Let me just get all this stuff going first. And then, wow, she's got, I'm gonna tone down that pink. It's aggressively pink. A little bit too aggressive for me. She's actually one of the only designs I have that has white in the irises. Or I think that's the iris, right? Yeah. Okay, this is how I do her hair. Actually, I think I change my mind. Scholera. I can never remember if the Scholera is it or if it's the other thing. Okay. But first you color her hair. Hold on. First you do her hair. And then you duplicate the layer. And save it for later. And then I think it's 50, do I do? Or do I do like 70% transparency? And then if you were on After Effects, you could just do a quick like Gaussian blur mask. But because I'm not on After Effects, I have to merge all this together. And then just Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur it out a little bit. And also delete this part. And then I think I'm gonna make that 50. Oh, but I don't do her eyebrows. Okay, I see. I'm like trying to remember how I do her. Yeah. I'll do 50. I think it's 50. And then you take the layer above it. And you would do a mask. And I make it so that it's not transparent at the top, at the tippy top. And then I add the little shiny shine. Yeah, she's got main character anime hair privilege. Gotta add her eye shine. Do any other characters get hair shine? I think I give like black-haired characters. I have no idea actually. She might be the only person to get the hair shine. Does Echo Song have it? No. Does like Shimmer Pelt? No. Yeah, she might be the only person. I mean, I guess I could remove it. I feel like it doesn't look finished without it though. She's very special. Looks like one gray streak from stress. That's true. yeah, I think Rockshade does too. Hold on. Yeah, Rockshade has it. Look. I was like, I'm pretty sure I've given it to mostly like shiny black cats before. Okay, let me open up my circle icons. Yeah, I think Moonshadow has it. Yeah, it's Aspen-tail. Yeah, Moonshadow has... he kind of has the shine. Rockshade has it. You're thinking of Aspen-tail. She's supposed to look like a galaxy of flowing water or some... I don't know. She's described very specifically in Code of the Clans. Oh, thanks, Humble. Getting through the workday. Getting close to Christmas. Man, Antfur, your eyes are like super wide. Okay. Oh yeah, Leaf Star and Leaf Dapple got posted. I probably should have just added this to the Leaf Star. Yeah, I probably should have just added this picture to the Leaf Star mega post. Okay. Yeah, Rockshade has shine. Although I don't think I gave him shine in the SkyClan Gorge picture. Okay. Next cat. I did draw Leaf Star's mom. I caved. It was only 3. I finally caved and drew like the mother and fathers that don't have names because there's only 3 of them. Okay, Cloverfoot, Crowfeather. Crow's Soul's father has already been posted. He was posted a couple days ago, I think. Dark Stripe. And Dew Spring. He looks like this. I also drew his siblings because they had Skunk Paw I've technically already drawn. Hold on. There he is. I would just have to rename him. This is Skunk Paw. I might do Shine Cloud. But I haven't yet. I'm slowly getting through the Elder's Quest Allegiance name updates. Dovewing? Yes, she's on here. Yeah, I've done Sweetbriar. She's a Canon cat. She's in Pine Star's Choice. Shy Cloud is the Vicky's name for Frecklewish and Birchface's mother, aka Oakstar's first wife. I think that there should be another kit named Badger Kit. We need another Badger Kit. Okay, let me fix this row while you guys are voting. So after Cloverfoot is... This is where Darkstripe would go. And then Dew Spring. Oh wait, no. We missed Crowfeather. Darkstripe is actually where Crowfeather goes. And then Darkstripe. And then Dew Spring. Be small star. Antfur, I think I'm going to shrink you a little bit, buddy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Breeze Pelt's thin, so he won't be competing with Bristle for space. This isn't Fernsong. Fernsong's not on this picture, yeah. This is Dovewing. And this would be Fidget. Fidget Flake's on this poster. I think he's just on there because he's a medicine cat. He gets medicine cat privileges where... I don't remember him doing that much, though. We're at 50 votes. We're ending it. It's Crowfeather time. I like Crowfeather post Omen of the Stars. I like him. I like his characterization update. Like after Crowfeather's trial. Really like what they did with him. He's a code breaker. It's hinted that that's the reason in Yellowfang's secret. By Molepelt, who's like a StarClan cat, who was the medicine cat during SkyClan's exile. I also kind of imagine Crowfeather just like gets a gray muzzle as he gets older. Oops. I accidentally started Adobe Bridge. Do you guys ever start Adobe Bridge? I hate Adobe Bridge. It's like the worst program I've ever seen in my life. What's he look like in Omen of the Stars? He's in Omen of the Stars, right? Yeah, he is. Okay. Oh yeah, he's starting to get some gray up in there. Yeah, no problem, Nathan. I'm like, I've got the random warrior cat trivia down. It's in my brain. So you think he's gonna, do you think him and Tawny Pelt are gonna be retired by like the first couple chapters of Elder's Quest? I think Breeze Pet will take his place. Oh, you think that they're gonna retire at the end of the quest? That's possible. I don't think Feathertail will be deputy. I really think it'll be Breeze Pelt. Crowfeather's Trial, I think, is one of the most underappreciated super editions from, like, the newer books. Like, it's definitely slept on. His eyebrows are so weird. Because his eyebrows, they're just weird. Maybe he starts getting the fuzzy eyebrows. He has grown up. I mean, if you read Crowfeather's Trial, I think you'd be okay with Breeze Pelt being a deputy. And I think Feathertail never really had ambitions to become... Like, I feel like she's like a Dovewing character. She really wants to be a mom, and that's fine. Sometimes you just want to be a mom. Did I give him any scars? No, he doesn't have any scars. His eyebrows expand. This is true. I've kind of just like made his whole face kind of explode a little bit. I think this is like a Stardew Valley type of soundtrack, so it's probably from Stardew. The one that just started is from Stardew. The one that was playing right before it was a city folk music. Yeah, this is just like a wintry mix. Broken Code really feels like the winter series. I need to play some of the version 1.6. I never got too far in my version 1.6 farm. I get busy. I feel like if 1.6 came out on Switch, I'd probably play more. This is from Stardew too. Perfection. Oh, it came out for Switch in November? I need to... Okay. Yes. I don't think I've ever had a perfection farm in Stardew. Stardew can play multiplayer, right? The game I'm currently playing is Breath of the Wild, because I'm in the process of playing every single Zelda game in order, and I've played all of them up to Breath of the Wild. So I'm playing Breath of the Wild again for like the 50th millionth time. So that's what I've been playing at night. Unravel with the two people, right? I don't think I've actually played Unravel. I've played like It Takes Two and like similar cooperative co-op games like that. Me and my sister like playing those games. Me and my sister play Played Up a lot. I feel like his eyes are the only thing that didn't age on him. Also, he's kind of cross-eyed. But back to what I was saying. You can play co-op on Stardew, right? Is it, like, fun? I feel like I'd get kind of angry if I had to share a farm with someone. I feel like if you modded it so that your farmland was like 4 times as big and then you had 4 players, it might be fun. We don't take Crowfeather slander in this house. Everyone has their own money. Oh, that would be nice. I'm gonna give him a slight. He gets 1 nick in his ear. Where did he get the nick? Nobody knows. I never redesigned Nighthart. Didn't you ask me this somebody asked me this last stream, and I'm like, I didn't redesign Nighthart. I like updated his proportions, but he's the same exact design. I might actually redesign Bristle, though. Well, I kind of already redesigned her a little bit in this picture. I'll I kind of want her to go up a little bit though. I want her to have tallness. I mostly just want to mess with her proportions though. No, I didn't finish it. I want to do a night kit, or I want to do like a flame kit, flame paw, flame heart, and Nighthart. You guys think that Nighthart gets beard privileges? He's a dad now. Do you think he's gonna dad out and get beard privileges, or do you think he's incapable of beard growth? All thoughts are welcome in this discussion. Oh wait, let me make a poll. Does Nighthart get a beard when he dad? Yes, no. I think I'm leaning. I think he's got baby face. He probably will have perpetual baby face. We already know that Sunbeam is going to be in the Changing Skies poster because she's Moonpaw's mentor. Typically, main character mentors get to be in the poster. I like how 73% of you said no beard for Nighthart. Oops. Look, he's looking like Crowfeather's trial. Crowfeather. With his white beard. White muzzle. I just wanted you to draw one. Okay, we'll do a chaotic. Let's look at Nighthart. Where is he? Where is that file? There he is. Okay, let's add a beard on you. If he had a beard, oh my gosh. Well, first of all, he'd have a goatee. Let's be real here. He's too round. He's like too round for a beard. Look at how round his face is. I'd have to like sharpen up his edges for him to have like the beard. I don't like it. A mustache? You think he should have a mustache? I feel like if he had a mustache... What if he had like this... What if he... Oh my god. What if he had like a red mustache? Boss baby. God, he looks like he's like 50 years old. Good lord. That's not my Nighthart. Yeah, he does look like he should be wearing a cowboy hat around with that mustache. Hold on a second. He was just an emo teen. Wait, what's that cowboy hat look like? I know what they look like. They look like this. It just needs to be a darker color. It's a Western Nighthart. He does need a pair of boots. He's got 2 left feet with spurs. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, he can't have the boots. Oh, man. You know what? I'm gonna keep that there so that I can find it later. Sunbeam is a cow. No! Puss in Boots. Night in Boots. What are you naming me after, Sheriff Firestar? We need Zoro Nighthart. Zoro Nighthart would actually be pretty awesome. I could see that. Sheriff Russell Rusty Fireheart. Somebody has to make some country song, a map with like sheriff western vibes. Billy the Kid Scourge Map. I had never heard of it. Never heard of it. Must have been made when I was in college. The last couple years of college, I was like not in the fandom at all. Okay. Look it up. What did you guys say it was? Cowboy, Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid Warrior Cats. Oh, it never finished. Oh, that's why I've never heard of it. Wait, it's a Scourge map? Is it like an AU or something? I don't recognize these characters. Okay. They do have hats. I do appreciate that. Next cat. Okay. Starting with Dovewing. Dovewing Super Mom mode. Fidget. Finleap. Firestar. Dovewing. Fidget. Who's in the next row? Well, we don't need Fidget anymore. Finleap is right there. And instead of Finleap right here, it'll be Firestar. Cookie Run Kingdom. I have not played Cookie Run. Wait, Podlight's Canon eye color is yellow and Hairlight's is blue from J Frost Silhouettes. Like from the wiki? Like, did they actually publish those on the website? Because I don't consider JFrost stuff canon until it gets posted to the website. JFrost, I love you, but you keep picking different eye colors than me. We have to have a talk. It can't keep going on like this. I know, Sunbird. Somebody mentioned that yesterday, but I really like my Kestrel with green eyes. He looks so nice with his green eyes. I'm so tired of giving people freaking blue eyes. Also, Hairlight looked good with yellow eyes. I think I drew him with yellow eyes. Like, Why do we have to keep making white cats have blue eyes? Why? Yeah, he has blue eyes now. So dumb. I'm like super tired of it. Legitimately. Who was the other one? Podlight. Amber eyes. What? So both of those colors are wrong now, right? On my blog? Yeah, I hate the fact that he has the same eye color as Icewing now. I mean, my Icewing and my Hairlight have very different designs, like silhouette-wise, but I'm tired of it. I think my Podlight has green eyes, yeah. I'm tired. I'm tired of everyone getting blue eyes. Or amber. Can't we have some more green cats? Green-eyed cats? Like, Hairlight... Yeah, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of everyone getting, like, blue eyes. Blue-eyed white cats aren't that common. I don't know. I'm just tired of having to, like... I think that's why I gave Hairlight amber or yellow eyes, because I didn't want him to have blue eyes. I try not to give white cats blue eyes if I can help it. Okay, Dovewing time. Wait. No. No way. Wait, let me check. J-Claw? Also, why did J-Claw have to give Icewing a life? Yeah, he does have a gray eyes. I hate this. I hate changing the freaking eye color. He has the same... This is my issue, right? Because he has the same exact eye color as Frostpaw. Like, him and Frostpaw have the same shade. I mean, let's be real here. If the cat is not that popular of a character, I don't really think it matters if they have a canon eye color. I just want to get her basic shape out. Well, I give cats gray eyes. I'm not against people giving cats gray eyes. I could have sworn that they said that Frostpaw and J-Claw had the same eye shade at some point. Also, if he doesn't have blue eyes, then how does every single... Wait. Yeah, how does every single one of his kids have blue eyes? Because now that he has gray eyes and Crowfeather has amber eyes, that's not how it works. What sort of expression... I feel like Dovewing is very worried in Broken Code. She's worried for her little baby. I know they don't care about genetics, but JFrost, the person that does like the silhouettes for the website, honestly does care about genetics. Because if you look at their design blog, they like design cats based on like traits from their family a lot more than some other people do. But I'm not sure how much JFrost, like design creativity wise, how much JFrost has in the decisions. Like they might give JFrost pelt color and eye color, and they just have to go with that. So they might not even be able to pick eye color for some cats. I feel like the default eye color for werecats is blue, and I really don't think it should be. Honestly, I think that amber/yellow eyes gives me the most free range in like the color spectrum to make a cool eye color. So I kind of prefer defaulting to like a yellow amber color. I mean, people talking about how Moonpaw's unique feels like how people would talk about how J-Paw was super unique when he was introduced. Like the first blind cat that the narrative had seen and all that stuff. So it's like, whatever. Every cat should be unique in its own special way. I mean, we're probably following her because she's unique. Otherwise, we get characters like Sunbeam. Well, I think people... I mean, I've gotten that for my shadow site design because my shadow site looks like a chimera or whatever. And people will be like, that looks like an OC. And I'm like, yeah, I can see that. So I'm sure that's what most people aren't necessarily about the heterochromia, but it's just like the entire idea that it's like a split cat. Yeah, Hannah. But at the same time, you don't, like, from a visual perspective, that's the entire point of making a main character look easily point outable in a crowd, because you're supposed to focus in on them. So I don't think it's just like a visual thing. You want to be easily able to point the character you should be following out in a crowd. I'm like 800% zoomed in, you guys. I'm so zoomed in. Locked and loaded, 800%. I feel like her nose is big. I want her to have kind of a worried, gentle smile. I like how Lightleap and Shadowsight get to be on this poster, and they will both be on the next poster, but what's her name? Pounce Step? Is that the other one? She doesn't get to be on any posters. The fact that you can't remember her name. I'm pretty sure it's Pounce Step. I think I'm having trouble because I was working on the Magnum Opus timeline this morning, and currently in Power of 3, there's a Shadow Clan cat named Pounce Tail. So I wanted to say Pounce Tail at first. But I'm pretty sure it's Pounce Step. Yeah, middle child syndrome. Pretty much. Wait, with Flaxfoot, where he's throwing his prey in the air? Where's that scene? I don't remember this scene. What if Pounce Step is the mom to the 2 random apprentices that just showed up in Elder's Quest? That wouldn't be very good for the gene pool, let's be real. Yeah, Pounce probably doesn't need to have kids. Her and Flaxfoot? Flaxfoot is Yarrowleaf's kit? I think genetically you could do that. Hey, Frostball, you're a little late, but we're still going. How long do the posters take me? It depends. Definitely. The Dawn of the Clans one only took us like a couple weeks. But the Vision of Shadows one I felt like took us like a month or 2. if I'm really into it. Like, I kind of suspect the Broken Code one will take not that much time. Oh, that's not the color I wanted to do. The Starless Clan probably won't take too long. Yeah, the Vision of Shadows poster took quite a while. We also had, yeah, we did take breaks on that one. A Vision of Shadows the Power of 3 one took me quite a long time, I think. I don't remember if I did the Power of 3 one on stream though. I feel like I did not do it on stream. I can't remember when I started streaming these. I know I didn't do the first or second arc on stream. For this poster? I don't know. Maybe. I want to revisit my Hairlight. And he's on this poster. Let me look at the list really quick. Oh, I might... Well, I'm gonna have to revisit Maggot Tail. I have a Maggot Tail in the work that's like his actual description. So we're gonna have to design Maggot Tail. I might revisit like Houndleap. Red Willow, we already revisit. Rush Tooth, we might revisit. Sparrow Feather, we probably need to revisit. Yeah, he has an actual description now, though, Ferret. Like, he's a gray tabby. So I have to draw him, like, not spooky. What's Sparrow Feather look like? Not that one. This one. She's gonna look really similar to Red Willow. What's Houndleap and whatever their name is? I think they're just like regular tabbies. Yeah, Rush Tooth and Houndleap are gonna probably get redesigned. Stemleaf I want to revisit completely. Stemleaf looks just too... He looks like a little apprentice. I want to revisit him. I think that's it. Mostly just Dark Forest cats that need, like, completely revisited. Okay. We got Crowfeather. They definitely attempted to fill back up the Dark Forest with the Starless Clan. We've got 3 new cats that are wandering in the Dark Forest. Can you guys explain to me why Berryheart... I'm asking this as a serious question, by the way. Can you explain to me why Berryheart went to the Dark Forest? Because I don't think she broke any rules. Did she break the code, though? Because she didn't regret her actions? She didn't kill anyone. And she tried... She always worked within the boundaries of the code. Like, she tried to oust her leader because it was written into the code that she could do that. She didn't, like, try to lead an evil rebellion against him. I personally, I don't care that she's in the Dark Forest, and I think that it's like, yeah, she was one of the villains. Of course she's gonna go in the Dark Forest, but at the same time, I'm like... Basically, your vibes. Yeah, pretty much. She had bad vibes. I genuinely think that you could have probably made a pretty good, you could make a pretty good debate that she probably has a place in StarClan. She was against, like, the code, the clan switchers, which is technically against the warrior code. Like, but she didn't try to, like, actually kill any of them. Did she? I mean, she did try to sabotage their trials. It's interesting. The whole story of Star. But she doesn't, like, kill anyone. I feel like if she killed, like, Blazefire, if Blazefire actually got murked like I thought he did when I first read that scene in Star, then yeah, she definitely would have been in the Dark Forest. But she didn't kill anyone. Of course, neither did Juniper Claw, so, you know. It's definitely the vibes, Your Honor. I think that they have to make cats... I feel like they have to make cats go to the Dark Forest without them having, like, murdered someone. Because... I don't know. They have to fill up that forest somehow. She was not an well, she watched Hairlight die. And she did nothing. But I don't know. Yeah. Oh, no. I'm not saying that she doesn't belong in the Dark Forest, but I think out of the 3 new recruits to the Dark Forest, she probably was the one that deserved it the least. Because Crowfeather didn't technically murder anyone, but she planned and orchestrated the murder. Yeah, I'm sure she had a trial. Well, they tried to do that with Freckle Wish, and people were like, we don't want Freckle Wish in the Dark Forest. Wah! Yeah. Technically, Thistleclaw, I don't think it killed anyone. He just had bad vibes. Okay. So we just did this one. Do we want to do one more? Yeah, I never got, like, why people didn't want Freckle Wish in the Dark Forest. I was like, whatever. I don't really care when they decide to, like, take a cat to the Dark Forest or not. I mean, I do care when people say that Clear Sky should have gone to the Dark Forest. I do care about that, though. I'll defend that man till I die. Oh, yeah, Suzanne sending Bright Flower to the Dark Forest. Yeah, that's true. I think that Freckle Wish had bad vibes. See, I don't want to redesign Hairlight. Can you guys promise me? Well, I don't even really want to draw. Oh, man. Maybe I... Okay, we're going to take a break. I don't think I want to draw a headshot for this anymore. We're going to work on something else for the end of the stream. What do we want to do? Okay, do you guys want me to work on Elder Thornclaw? Or do you want me to work on Post Broken Code Snowbird? No, we're not finalizing the Cowboy Nighthart design. He's perfect the way he is. Elder Thornclaw or Snowbird? I need to make this my Discord icon, though. I need to make him my Discord icon. It needs to be this sketchy, too. I can't finish this anymore. It needs to look like a crayon drawing. Maybe this should be the design blog icon. Then people can't say he looks like he has a hat anymore because he actually does have a hat. This guy's got 2 left feet. Okay. I think Snowbird had more votes. Let me save this. TBC headshots. We need to finalize the Scorch Fur, too. Okay, this one. Look at all these snowbirds. Good night. Ray. I remember Nightfur being like my least favorite character to read in River. He was just so whiny. I'm pretty sure Snowbird has green eyes. Otherwise, I'm gonna cry. Hold on. Yeah, she has green eyes. Night Sun didn't really grow on me that much. They're fine. But I kind of just... I am very sick and tired of having two point of views fall in love with each other. Because It's just, it's so bad. I really just don't want that ever again. Yeah, I don't like the romance either. I also don't like the puppy love romance they've been starting. Like, both Sunbeam and Nighthart and Bristle were like puppy love, and I'm just like, oh my god, shut up. I'm old. Yeah, it feels like you just have 2 point of views because two of the 3 point of views are just always constantly talking about the other one. She's like really old now, by the way. She should be retiring very soon. Frost Whistle? It's fine. I really don't ship anybody ever. Like, if I wrote the books, we'd never have another ship, basically. I'm just, like, not invested. Yeah, basically. I want lore over love, yes. If it was up to me, all of the cats would mate, or not mate, they would breed by amoeba, like, where they just split off and have kids, so that then the family tree wouldn't be all whacked. Then I could actually make, like, anybody related to anyone. I mean, Night Sun is fine, and I don't remember it being, like... I remember it being pretty unbearable in, like, Thunder. But Thunder is probably the best A Starless Clan book, and I really like Frostpaw and, like, her entire journey in that book, so she absolutely carries that book. I mean, Frostpaw carries the entire plot through the entirety of A Starless Clan. Like, worse than just Shadowsight. I know people always joke about how Shadowsight carries the plot on his back, but I think Frostpaw is, like, the #1 Atlas carrier. Thunder might be one of the best books they've ever written for, like, the main series line. Just overall. I could not put that book down. I think that Fire and Ice probably rivals it. I think Fire and Ice is hands down one of the best main series books. Its pacing is pretty phenomenal. Both books were written by Kate, by the way. Shattered Sky doesn't really hold up on multiple reads, though. Actually, I wonder if Thunder holds up on multiple reads, because, like, going through the Revelation with Frostpaw is just very compelling. So I'm wondering if it holds up at all on subsequent reads. Because when I reread Shattered Sky, I kind of found myself not as invested in what was going on because I knew how it would end. Whereas Fire and Ice, every time you read it, you're like, its pacing is really good. Fire and Ice only has awkward pacing at the very beginning of it when they're like going on the journey to find Wind Clan. I'd say that's the only part of the book that kind of lags, but it's only a couple chapters, so... Oh, let me change it so that I'm working on Snowbird. Frostfall was a good pro tag. I'm a little biased because I really liked the trio in Broken Code. Like, Shadowsight and Rootspring are two of my favorite protagonists, and Bristlefrost really, like, steps up to the plate towards the end. I think that Broken Code overall had the strongest 3 protagonists. Like, if you take them as a set. The Writing Star was pretty good. I couldn't put that book down. It was like thunder. Like, once I started reading it, I just kept going. Like, I read it all in one sitting. I mean, Dawn of the Clans has my 2 favorite protagonists in it, but I don't really care about the Thunder protagonist. But yeah, Star I like speed read. I remember I got it on stream, like the Amazon guy came on stream, and as soon as I stopped stream, I started reading it. And I was like, oh, I'll just read a couple of chapters before I make dinner or something like that. And I didn't make dinner. I think I had cereal that night because I couldn't stop reading it. Well, I read Warrior Cats fast because it's like I'm 29 and my reading bracket is a little bit higher than Warrior Cats. So Warrior Cats is very quick reads. And also, I feel like when you start reading Warrior Cats, there are aspects to the books where you can just like skip over certain paragraphs. Like, especially for main series books, like the first couple of chapters, they're usually just like repeating what's happened in other arcs. So it's like, whatever, skip. I'm like, yes, I remember what happened in the last book, skip. Also, I don't find the Warrior Cat fighting scenes to be that well written. So I tend to start skimming those chapters. So like Star had quite a few fight scenes. So I kind of would just like skim it a little bit. Like when they're trying to describe the way the cats are moving, I'm like, yeah, whatever, okay. Yeah, they're not very good at letting you visualize, like, fighting scenes. But honestly, if you've ever seen a cat fight, you know how chaotic it is. So... Hey, Baldur's Gate just went on sale, you guys. How much did it go on sale for? I still haven't gotten that game yet. Oh, it's only 20% off. I'm waiting for it to go on sale for like 20 bucks. I try not to skim too bad when it's like a new book. But sometimes, especially when it's like a fighting scene, I just find myself just wandering down the page. Being like, okay, well, it'll tell me if someone dies, so I'll just like wander until like, I'll kind of like read the names, and I'll be like, okay, who's in this scene? Oh, Frond Whisker and Gull Swoop. I don't care about them. Next. It's like... I'm like, Blazefire? Okay, I'll read this paragraph. The two-leg thing. I feel like I need to do a tier list of descriptions that Werecats has given two-leg things and how easily it is to identify them. One tier is, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I still can't parse out what this is supposed to be. One tier is, I can tell what you're talking about, but I don't understand why you're describing it that way. From a cat's perspective, I'm not sure how they would understand this. There's like a specifically... I feel like there's one instance of I have no idea what they're describing. And to this day, I still have no idea what they're describing. And I feel like it's an Omen of the Stars. The Storm Clan logo thing. I keep waiting for the Warriors Wiki to try to draw like a... Because they do logos for the clans. For like every single type of group. So I keep waiting for the Warriors Wiki to make a Storm Clan logo. But they haven't yet. They must also be terrified. The two-leg monsters from Yellowfang Secret? Wait, do you have exact page numbers? Because I can look. Yeah, it could be on the map. You're right. They'll probably release the map soon. The clan logos existing in universe. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that they've all of a sudden made that a thing. Do you think that they actually... I feel like they're not... They didn't draw the entire, like, symbol. They probably just, like, have this as their symbol, right? But that means that the Shadow Clan symbol is literally just this. The black and white creature in Ivy Pool's book was? What one do you mean? Oh, people think it's a honey badger, which is different than a European badger. There are raccoons and leaf stars in SkyClan's Destiny. No, in Hawkwing's Journey. There are... something. Wait, Feathertail? There's no Feathertail on screen right now. She might be in the background. Because I think I have the River Clan camp pick in the background. But Feathertail wouldn't... Wait, no, Feathertail wouldn't be in that pic. Actually, I just realized that Feathertail's not going to be in any picture. But she won't be in the tribe picture either. That's so sad. Feathertail's death. Yeah, that happens. I'm gonna make her ear tufts the lighter white. Yeah, it's very subtle. The shades. I'm going to change that color. Made an AU where Feathertail lives. Did you make it so that like some other cat is the one that sacrifices themselves, or is that just like not happen in the AU? Oh, her feet broke. Sad. All 4 of them. Ooh, squirrel sacrifice. I'm all for that. I want to know what the clans would be like without squirrel. I think Brambleclaw would have been evil. Let's be real here. I think that Hawkfrost would have, like, gotten to him. Completely. And I think that Leafpool... Well, I guess if Feathertail's still alive, then Leafpool probably wouldn't have had kids. But I feel like... Yeah. Like, we probably would have gotten Hawkstar. And then, well, Feathertail... I wonder if Feathertail and Stormfur would have, like, swapped to ThunderClan. Well, Stormfur might have still left, but Feathertail might have ended up swapping to ThunderClan. You could probably have gotten Feathertail to have, like, kids. I would assume Feathertail and Leafpool would probably get really close, and we would still have the 3, but it would be Feathertail, being like the substitute mom for Leaf Pool. But no, that's weird because then Crowfeather and Feathertail would have still been a thing. So like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, Feathertail would probably have swapped to WindClan, though. Like, I think Feathertail would end up in WindClan, because Hawkfrost would probably push her out, because he'd be worried that Misty Star would pick Feathertail over him. Misty Foot. No, I don't think Feathertail would stay in the tribe. I think she would go to WindClan, though. Especially if, like, Graystripe... It's like... I don't know how the 3 would be born. Yeah, Crowfeather with Feathertail. I feel like... That's crazy. Like, if Squirrelflight dies, then... Firestar's like... And Feathertail stays alive. Firestar's bloodline basically dies. Why'd I draw Snowbird? Because I've been thinking about post Omen of the Stars Shadow Clan way too much. This is like an older version of her. I drew this Snowbird. She's like power of 3 Snowbird. And she gets a leg injury in the Broken Code. I wonder if Sandstorm and Firestar would have another litter. I guess the 3 kin of your kin could have been like if Dovewing and Ivy Pool had a sister or a brother. Because that would still be kin of his kin. If Cloudtail had kids. You could do Whitewing. That's interesting. Would Mudstar accept Feathertail and WindClan? Yeah, Mudstar would still be leader. I don't think that changes the fact that Mudclaw would want to have a rebellion. Crowfeather is also OneStar's nephew, so... he gets special treatment. And his mom's deputy. Snowbird, post Broken Code, we'll call that. So that one's done. I want to draw a couple more of her. This is her preggy. She's like always preggy. This is her like Snowpaw. Wait, where's Snowpaw? This is her, like, Snowpaw. I don't know. I've been thinking really hard about all of Shadow Clan post Omen of the Stars. I like drawing them. I feel like I could give her some gray on her muzzle. She's really old. In my timeline, I have her being born, like, I think she might be just as old as Tawny. Let me check. In my timeline, I have her... She's slightly older than Tawny, actually. I think. No. She's a little younger than Tawny. She's like 6 months younger than Tawny Pout. Yeah, she's like about her age. So that's why I find it surprising. I guess they don't realize that she's that old. But she's like pretty much the same. Well, it's like a headcanon. Because she shows up as a full warrior. So you have to kind of like finagle her age a little bit. But yeah, she is slightly... I mean, I have her born around the same time that, like, Kinkfur is born. So she should really have been an elder. I have her parent as Tanglebur in my charts, but she doesn't have a canon parent. Tanglebur just works because I have Tanglebur as Ratscar's mom, and in a different litter she has Snowbird after she comes back from exile. Yeah, really Tanglebur was the only one that worked, basically. Yeah, Snowbird and Ratscar... Oh, did she say that they were litter mates or that they had the same mother? Because that's very important. Yeah, he is litter mates with her. Shoot, I didn't think about that. That's completely different than them having the same mom. Oh man, I'm gonna have to rework my entire timeline. Now I'm angry. I thought that they just had the same mom. Man, that means that she's really old. I mean, I guess I could make Ratscar younger. I could make Ratscar younger, and then he just, like, retires early. I could swap Snaketail with Ratscar in my... yeah, I could just swap those two. Instead of having Ratscar be Whitethroat and Applefur's sibling, I can make Snaketail, who's a elder in 4th Apprentice, so he should be old. It would make him about, like, 6 years old during 4th Apprentice. Which is a little bit more believable than him. Yeah, I'll just swap those two. Problem solved. Problem solved. Ow. But anyway, I think I'm done for today. Is it Thursday? Okay, it's Thursday. Yes, I'm gonna open up 5 commission slots for the weekend. Yeah, Ratscar was in Tiger Star's Fury as an adult. That's why I have him so... That's why I have him as, like, Whitethroat's sibling. If I swap him... If I swap him to be born with Snowkit, he would be a Kit in Tiger Claw's Fury. But I'm okay with maybe just Just being like, oh, this was supposed to be Snaketail in Tiger Claw's Fury. The novellas, canons, I don't really take them as canon most of the time because they typically are very liberal with who they decide to add. I'm looking at you, Redtail's Det and Spotted Leaf's Heart. Okay, I have opened 5 slots. Let me send you guys to the page. Yeah, I feel okay with like swapping a single character that's in Tiger Claw's Fury for another one. Especially if it's like allegiance only or if they have like one line. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I'll see you guys on Sunday, and I'll be doing the commissions, and then we will be back to doing the Werecat, the Broken Code poster, and the Fourtrees picture, and some Werecat designs. Not you, Nighthart. Yeehaw, brothers. But yeah, I'll see you guys this weekend. Bye!